Hi chums, or sorry, ho 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 chums. Right, number 41, Cara, and number 41, Cara, is just three average Cara, and they were smallish, I think it is there. Yeah, the three average Cara, they were smallish, and they're the ones I had last year. So dinner tonight is going to be roast pork and my carrots and my green beans and my potatoes, which is really lovely. It kind of makes the whole gardening thing worthwhile when you sit down for your Christmas dinner and the only vegetable you've bought has been the parsnips, which I have no joy with, and Brussels sprouts, which I have no joy with. But we'll try those next year and see if we can get something. Just stick on my gloves from Scott. Yeah, these are, Scott sent me these a couple of years ago, and they've been through the washing machine loads of times. They need to go back in again, and they're brilliant gloves. They're really good gloves. I really love them. But then again, I kind of save them up, you know, which I shouldn't really be doing. Now, I noticed something on the last reveal when I came in here when I was doing the potatoes, that they'd actually started to put eyes out. I brought them in just before the frost, and then we got a wee spell of sunshine. And I'm wondering, did the heat and the temperature, or the temperature in the greenhouse then compared to outside, did that fool the potatoes into thinking that spring had come? So we'll see better now with this bag. Oh, God, this is a bit heavy, you know. There's a slug. Hopefully that's a sign that they're well packed in, but they didn't come out too easy. And the slug has gone. Little bastard, where is he? He escaped. There's one. There's his bunny there. I don't kill them. I just put them out to fend for themselves. There he is. To fend for themselves. Okay. Christmas is done. Yo! Okay, I like Christmas, but you know, it's the best part of Christmas is afterwards, when you can sit down and relax and you're not worried sick about the turkey not being right and the potatoes not being right and. What have I got here? Oh my goodness, what is this? These are little, like wee eggs. There's one wee potato there. All these wee eggy things. Look at that. Little nodules and stuff. They are potatoes. But I don't know what they are. They're little tiny microscopic potatoes. They're not slug eggs. Slug eggs are wee white things. Those aren't. Right, come on, where's the potatoes? Where's the potatoes? So Christmas was grand. My son came home for Christmas. He's still here, so that was nice. My daughter will come for New Year. She's coming New Year's Day, which should be pretty hectic for her because that's a big day for travel. Lots of people moving about. Look at this. See what's happening here. Lots of these little tiny sort of potatoes with little nodules on them. I don't know what's going on there. I'm really putting them in there for the sake of not putting them back into something else, you know. Oh, here we're getting into some potatoes now, which is good. Well, there's one of the skins. So we say potatoes. Christmas was dead on. We did something different this year. We got a turkey crown instead of a whole turkey because with a whole turkey, I'd be the only one with sort of brown meat, and the rest don't eat the breast really, you know. So we decided just to go for a turkey crown. It's a lot more expensive than a turkey actually, but there's no waste. But we thought it looked quite small, you know. When we got it home, we thought, will there be enough meat on this for three of us? But then when I look at the instructions properly, it said on the label, we'll feed 11 to 15 people. So we had our moderate amounts of each turkey each on Christmas Day and then Boxing Day. And Boxing Day, I think, is the nicest dinner because all the flavours have had time to amalgamate and mature during the night on Christmas night, and then the next day everything tastes really lovely. So with the Boxing Day dinner as well, and what do you call it? So everything went really well, and that was really lovely. This is going to be a complete and utter disaster, folks. This is going to be a total disaster. But we had our dinner on Boxing Day and it was lovely. And when we look at the thing, we had used less than one breast, but we'd used about 3/4 of one breast. So it would feed 11 to 15 people because it fed basically, 6 of us over 2 days. So it's been carved up and put into the freezer. Well, not cut up. We don't carve it up. We put it in as lumps because it means when you take it out, you can use it as for casseroles or for curry or something, you know. So that'll be nice. We don't do the curry on the third day of Christmas because it's just too much. You couldn't face that, you know. It'll wreck you. So, right. Boys, oh boys, this is right. I'm going to have to go to the shop and buy some potatoes and put them into that bucket to make it look anyway half decent, because this is not going well at all. So as I say, Christmas is great, you know, and I got that big circular saw from Santa Claus, but then I sneaked in a plainer thicknesser as well, you know. So I did very well. But I've something to show you. When this is over, I've got something to show you. I got a t-shirt. My wife bought me a t-shirt. I've got a whole lot of things actually. I got a lot of things I like, you know, like books. I got books and I got a couple of DVDs. And my son bought me a set of headphones that you can use for talking into as well. Like if you're doing Skype mic. So I did a Skype with Mike Walt, okay? I'd never done a Skype before. And I talked for an hour. It was amazing. We talked for an hour. And we'd never talked to each other before. And it was really good fun. And I never did it since. Not because I didn't enjoy it, but just one of those things of, I must get on the mic for a Skype. And I never do it. And then it just didn't happen. So Mike, next year we'll be doing the Skyping a bit more, okay? So that was good fun. So he bought me, when I mentioned the Skype, he said to me, have you got a microphone? And I said, well, no, not really, just use the one that's on the computer. And he said, I'll get you a headset and microphone you can use for your YouTube and your computer. Right, folks, wait till you see this here. Wait till you see this. This is the worst reveal ever. What about that, hey? Isn't that just bloody pathetic? But we're going to go through the motions here and we're going to weigh them and all, okay? Because, oh shit, where's my bag? I had a plastic bag and lost it. Oh, here's here. So we'll weigh them up and all because, you know, you see the good ones, so you're going to get seeing the bad ones as well. But this is interesting. See, this is my own potatoes that I used last year, from last year that I kept, and I used 3 of the small ones. So is this an indication that the small ones are no good for, that noises me flapping my glove off. The small ones are no good for seed potato. So we'll just turn this boy here around like we normally do and fire him up at that and get a bit closer. Oops, that's not close enough. Right, now you'll not be jumping off your seats with shock over this one, I can tell you. Right, that's that, and then we'll put this on. Hello, and it's on pounds. There we go. What's that? 0.85 pounds. It's not even it's not even half a kilo. What do we say? Put it in kilos as well. Well, no, just put it back there, and just change that to kilos. .4 of a kilo. So that's basically crap. But at the end of the day, folks, you want to see the good and the bad together. So I told you to show you my t-shirt, alright? So I'm going to have to move things about a wee bit here. Just to give me a wee second, just. And then I'm going to do another reveal after this, because I need potatoes for the dinner. So I'm going to have to do another reveal after this. So we'll turn that down a bit, and then see, I have to expose myself. So I want to see where I'm going to be. Right, that's it. Oh, I've nothing on under it. Tell the children I have nothing under this. Look at that there. Old Men Rule, Dark Side of the Shed by Planked Floor. Isn't that great? I don't know about the Old Men Rule message, but my wife's getting a lot of those pushed in at the moment, these sort of old man stuff. She got me a pair of nail clippers with a magnifying glass on them. You know, so there you are. That's my shed. I'll get a bit closer so you can see the shed bit. I don't need to get up on my toes. I can just turn this down a bit more. Can you see the shed now? There you are. Isn't that class? So It is 0 degrees in here at the moment. There's actually ice in that wheelbarrow when I emptied it. So what I'll do is I'm going to stop the video now. Okay, I'll stop the video now, and then I'll where are we at here? What are you looking at? You're looking at nothing there. I'm going to stop the video now. That's the reveal done. I'm going to start it again in 2 minutes when I get this stuff healed out. I'm not going to make you watch all that. Okay. Bye bye. See you in a few minutes.